The technological restructuring in industry is in full swing. Cloud and IIoT technologies are well established and make up huge business areas. And today we want to have a look at the platforms and their role in this change. And I'm pretty happy to have a discussion board that can have a look from all sides on this topic. Please welcome Benedikt Rauscher from Pepperl+Fuchs, Jörg Nagel from Neoception, Sven Ludwig from Salt Solutions, and Tim Kaufmann from SAP. And gentlemen, I'll just say we start with a brief introduction of yourself. Benedikt, please go ahead.
Very warm welcome from my side. My name is Benedikt Rauscher. At Pepperl+Fuchs, I'm working on global IoT and Industry 4.0 projects. It's a cross-sectional function and all topics concerning these themes, IoT and Industry 4.0, I'm working on.
Thanks, Benedikt. Jörg.
Thanks, Oliver, for this warm welcome. I'm Jörg Nagel, I'm Managing Director of Neoception. We have been founded for leveraging IoT and Industry 4.0 potential with our customers. And we are now specializing on intralogistics and looking forward to this panel discussion.
Thank you, Jörg. Sven, please.
Thanks, and hello from Salt Solutions, are now part of Accenture Industry X. We carry the Industry 4.0 already in our name. My name is Sven Ludwig. I'm with Salt Solutions for many years now. We do advise and implement customers or help customers to implement shop floor solutions, which means our warehouse management, software, material flow control, and manufacturing execution systems, which you can call, we offer software for digital supply chains.
Thanks, Sven. And Tim, please.
My name is Timothy Kaufmann. I'm doing business development at SAP in Germany. My focus is on new technologies like IoT and artificial intelligence, especially improving the business processes at the customers like production, maintenance, and logistics.
Thanks, Tim. And Sven, Salt is specialized for digital supply chain solutions. Could you please explain that in more detail and what's important in the implementation?
Well, first of all, I mentioned already, we offer systems for warehouse management, for material flow control, for manufacturing execution. So these software come from an age when automation campaign 10 or 20 years ago was already starting. And what makes it digital is the connection on one side to the ERP system. So these softwares are moderators. And they go down, and that's what we are also specialized in, to go to the shop floor. We connect them to the real value, so to the shop floor worker. And in today's world, we have the ability and the chance to work with sensors, with new sensors offered, for instance, from Pepperl+Fuchs, to connect the supply chain, the shop floor, with the ERP layer.
Yeah, Pepperl+Fuchs is one of the market leaders for intralogistics and material handling sensors. But we do not only have a long tradition, but also a broad portfolio of innovative devices or components. Classical sensors like inductive proximity switches, photoelectric sensors, light barriers, or ultrasonic sensors, or sophisticated systems like camera-based positioning systems or 2D LiDAR scanners, as well as intelligent three-dimensional systems, for example, the brand new SmartRunner 3D. And last but not least, also completely autonomous sensors for level management, like level measurement, the Wilson, which is designed for detecting the level in mobile or fixed containers. And common to all these products is that they do not only provide precise measurement values, but also even more, that means status data. For example, their hours of operation or the signal quality. So they're providing continuously a health status. It is known, their health is known at every time. And What is always said that data is a new oil or even the gold, but how can that sensor data become that oil? We need communication. We have to communicate the sensor signals in a traditional application for fulfilling real hard real-time requirements there with protocols like Profinet or Ethernet IP, but also another channel, another communication channel is needed, and that is provided by our iLink Master multi-link technology, which provides an MQTT or Modbus TCP or PCUA channel and is providing a direct connection from the shop floor to the office floor, direct communication into IT systems, cloud systems, or on-premise systems.
So a quick summary, Pepperl+Fuchs offers detailed data and Salt Solution provides the software solutions for that. Tim, how can other parties be implemented in these solutions?
We have to differ between operators and manufacturers. Operators, they are operating plant in the process industry, a factory in the discrete industry, or an inventory in logistics. Manufacturers, on the other hand, can be manufacturers of automation components, sensors and actuators, and all types of components and machines for the production process. A lot of operators have the issue that they cannot analyze and interpret the data that is created in there on their own, and they need help. And digital services from manufacturers and digital service providers like Salt Solutions can help. The world in a production facility is quite complex. Unfortunately, we don't only have sensors and actuators from Pepperl+Fuchs, but also from other manufacturers. And of course, we have lots of different machine manufacturers within one plant or a production line in the discrete industry. And to evaluate the overall status of this in a whole is quite challenging. Therefore, we founded the Open Industry 4.0 Alliance, and it is a realization alliance of all types of digitalization partners you need to implement IoT in all levels, like edge computing, like automation, like sensors and actuators, like machines, with the goal to have a unique IoT architecture and a unique data model to improve IoT significantly.
Yeah, Tim, there you brought up a very good point. The heterogeneity in the applications at the operators of such kind of system. We at Neoception, we are focusing on the value for the customer. So we want to do everything which is necessary to leverage on this value. That's where we are also implementing our solutions for intralogistics. But these systems become, because of the interconnectivity, become such complex that you basically cannot afford developing the whole stack in one single party. You simply need to cooperate, and you need to make use of generalization and standardization efforts, which are already going on in industry. Because some parts in the solution which are really necessary, which you really need to go forward and to leverage on the value, they are necessary, but they can also be used by others, by other service providers, bringing some solutions to you as our customers. And that's exactly where we are joining forces. For example, in Open Industry 4.0 Alliance, where we are together developing a standardized infrastructure which leverage the way from the shop floor through the customer's IT up into the cloud, while keeping track of the data sovereignty of the operator of the systems, but making the data accessible to the ones who wants to share the data with. This is also a baseline in the development. If we are developing in our professional services a solution, a product for you as our customers, for example, an IoT product, we always try to get clear interfaces, which then can easily be used to integrate the baseline solution into a platform or via a partner into your customer's IT systems.
So the bottom line would be together we can achieve great things. Let's have a quick look at the solutions. Could you illustrate this collaboration with some examples?
Of course, Oliver. Let's stay in intralogistics and look into what can be leveraged there. I would like to raise up an example, which is electronic Kanban. You all know Kanban in the original form, where you have paper cards traveling somewhere between the production supply area and the storage area, and having a continuous replenishment of the raw material there in the production. These systems highly benefit from a digitization in itself. So if, for example, if you're bringing in a digital Kanban solution, you directly leverage on some values, which is having a higher transparency, which come out of the box with a digitized system. You can do analysis on top of the material flow. You can automate the material flows. You have a very much earlier signaling on the material need. You can also increase the process quality a lot. But the real values, which are there behind such kind of a digitization, are coming from the interconnection with other systems, from the integration into other systems. For example, if you are able to track the working progress in your production line and you know exactly at which point in time the worker needs some more material, you can have a much better insight into the real amount of material which is inside your production system. Normally, you're keeping that track of this in an ERP system by just reducing the amount of material available by the amount of the needed for the production order. But sometimes this does not fit, and a huge difference piles up. If you have the live data available, you can directly leverage on that. You can omit these states in your production where you don't know how much material is really there, or you're assuming the material to be there and it's not available anymore. And therewith you can prevent large outtakes and downtimes of your production. That's exactly why we are integrating into business platforms like the SAP Business Technology Platform, and making partners like Salt able to easily integrate that into you as our customers' IT systems and into your business processes.
I would love to support this idea. As I mentioned earlier, that some of these systems we implement or we offer today, like the ERP system or the material flow control systems and the manufacturing execution systems, they exist already for a couple of years. The good thing and the new thing and the enhancing thing in the whole industry 4.0 idea is that we now have easy access to sensors. We can have more data, more sophisticated data, more precise data, and that's what the main difference is coming from this new generation of sensors.
The goal is to reduce the implementation efforts significantly. The goal of the Open Industry 4.0 Alliance and the long-term vision is to enable plug and play. Components, sensors, machines will be connected and deliver data instantly. Apps can be downloaded from an app store for different components, for whole machines, and they work like on a smartphone. If all of that works and all of the data from the different components are available and can be interpreted together through a unique data model, then I can evaluate what is the right time to do maintenance. Can I reduce my maintenance window in order to optimize revenue and cost. The goal is to combine IoT data with business processes in order to leverage the real IoT value.
Yes, Tim, I'm really looking forward to leveraging this potential together with you, but also with Sven Ludwig from Salt Solutions. Would be really an honor to go with you in the future.
Thank you, gentlemen. And we see, I would say, a lot of potential. Thanks for being here and discussing this topic. And thank you, of course, dear viewers, for watching. Take care and get in touch with Pepperl+Fuchs.